going to just jump straight into this video. I feel like a lot of people don't think before they speak. And when you dealing with a child support court case, family court, it's a serious topic. And a lot of people wishing that royalty lose custody of the twins because they feel some type of personal way towards royalty. At the end of the day, it's going to be hard for a mother to lose custody of their child when there's no hard evidence. And I'm going to just say this. Even the Bible say, your tongue is the most powerful weapon on your body. Your words could strike through a person and do a lot of damage. The reason why I say this because I'm seeing videos where people getting so personal regarding this royalty and CJ's situation. The things y'all saying about this girl and her kids is like off topic. Okay, I understand, damn, she ain't allowing CJ to see the kids, but the things y'all saying about her is ridiculous and unnecessary. It's not called for. Now y'all saying that CJ should never give her money for the kids. Even if he do get some type of visitation rights to his kids, he do not have to give royalty anything. And a lot of people stating that they don't blame CJ for not paying royalty, or he shouldn't have to give her anything because he's not on child support. I mean, they live in Las Vegas. I know it's a 50-50 state, but by law, a father still holds financial responsibility of that child, regardless the situation. Now, we understand that royalty and CJ going to court. Now, a lot of people stating that his lawyer advised him not to give royalty anything regarding the kids. And y'all making it seem like he was giving royalty money for royalty pockets. No, he was giving royalty support for his kids. It's a difference between, it's no difference. It's no difference. A lot of people, when I say child support, a lot of people like say, oh, he don't have a court order. So I have to switch it up and put support for the child, for the people who can't really comprehend in the back. So support for the child. He don't have to be on child support to support his kids. I hope y'all know that, right? So when he do step in court, not just him, in general, when a man don't see his kids, a man feel like, okay, I'm not taking care of no kids that I don't see. Because I heard it a lot, not just in CJ situation, I just hear it a lot. So when that man go to court, who he blame? He blame the judge for being on the woman's side. No, the judge not on the side of the woman. The judge is on the side of that child. Now, you as a man, you not support your kids because you don't see your kids. A real man will still support their kids even if they don't see that child, because when they go to court, it's an A+ or an A-N, because the judge gonna feel like, I don't have to enforce him to pay child support because he know how to support his kids without the courts. So a dad who haven't been supporting that child because they don't see their child, now the judge may feel like, okay, you're going to have to pay some type of support for the time you wasn't supporting that child. Even though the mother withheld that child from you, you still hold a financial obligation to take care of that child. Now, you not giving her money was your problem, and it was your fault that you had to back pay her support for the kids, because during that time frame, even though you ain't see the kids, you still by law is financially responsible for them. And that's how most dudes lose in courts. And I know how Florida court is. I don't know about any other court not in the United States, but in Florida, I know a lawyer, because I know, like I said, I know a lot of people who study law. And a lot of people actually practice law too. And they advise their client to give the mother something through Cash App, through Apple Pay, through something. So when you go to court, it won't look as bad. Because at the end of the day, if a mother go to court and say, I have other things, I have other bills, I have other kids to take care of, and plus on top of his kids, and he wasn't helping me. Okay, even though the mother kept the child away from the father, the judge gonna ask the father, what have you been doing for these kids in the last couple of months? And that's why a lot of people feel like the judge always falls on the mother's side. It's not that. The judge trying to figure out, like, it's unfair for this mother to support this child for 5 months alone. So since she supported that child 5 months alone, 9 out of 10, the father will have to pay back support for the kids. I ain't gonna call it child support, back support, because in that money he have not helped her with those kids. And that's what I gotta give a little knowledge real quick. I be hearing y'all blogs, I be hearing y'all posts. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about when it's come to the child support situation. No, I never put nobody on child support, but I know a lot of people who put somebody on child support, and I know a lot of people who go on to court because somebody putting them on child support. And I tell them the same thing. Even if you do not see your kids, Western Union the girl some money. Tell her, hey, I Western Union some money is there. If she take it, she take it. She don't, that's on her. Because when you go to court and you show the judge, I have been financially supporting my kids. I haven't spent time with them. I would love to spend time with them. So now the girl go to court thinking, hey, I'm finna get child support from this dude. No, you not. Because he constantly been paying support without it being enforced. He finna get visitation rights to his kids. But when you got a father who ain't doing nothing and don't see the kids because you trying to make it, well, it's not an excuse. The mother is withholding the kids. You still legally by law have to support those kids. Now, a lot of people stating that CJ should take the kids fully from Royalty. Royalty don't deserve the kids. He have more power and have more money to financially support them. They could live better with CJ. Now y'all painting this picture as Royalty being a bad mother because she no longer have the money that she used to have with CJ. Honestly, it's not about how much money you got. It's the time that you can spend with your child. But anyways, let me just say this. I'm gonna play some clips from a lawyer. She's a family court lawyer. She represents fathers, and she was brought up by a single mother, and she on the father's side when it comes to the child support case. And I just want to let y'all know, sometimes a lawyer give their clients good advice, and I want y'all to listen to the advice that she give her clients regarding a situation like Royalty and CJ. Because for the people who think that CJ shouldn't give Royalty no money for kids that he don't see, at the end of the day, it will harm him in court.
I only represent good people. And if I know that you have been actively participating in this child's life or trying to, and the other parent has blocked you out, then I'm ready to go to bat. If you come to me and you don't have a past history of paying any child support, I'm not gonna deal with you at all.
Well, you all heard that, right?
I mean, because these babies didn't ask to be here. They did not ask to be here. They cannot advocate for themselves. And so if I'm gonna be in court, I'm gonna be advocating for somebody that I truly believe in.
You all need to hire her. Let's you know what? Let's take a break really quick, because you just gave out a plethora of information right there, dropped some major gems, and all these people know is your first and your last name and where you are practicing. Tell them how they can reach you. If somebody is watching right now in Seminole County, in Tampa, how can they reach you if they want to hire you?
Well, I will say this, I am Googleable. So if you want to Google me, you can.
This is a good Google search. Not the other searches that we talk about, right?
Oh,
no,
yes.
This is a good Google search.
Good Google search, yes. But I can give my phone number out here?
Oh, absolutely,
Okay,
please.
so it's 407-801-9533. You can find me on social media as well under my name, Kyla A. Coleman. And that's pretty much on all social media platforms. Laws that apply to non-married children versus children born of a marriage. Anywho, they'll come to me and they know their relationship is rocky. Mom might be about to give birth, and so they'll ask me what to do. And so I'll let them know, hey, you know, if you guys are not living together, start paying her a little something. And I'll ask, you know, what their income is. So usually I would say, if you could pay between $200 to $500, I know that sounds like a lot, but I'd rather you pay more and be ordered to pay less and get credit for it than to not pay anything at all.
I was just about to ask you about the benefit of it. So that's the benefit, to be able to get credit.
Yes, and it does two things for me. One, you're taking care of your child, which I love. Two, you're establishing credibility with the court. So now you're coming into the courthouse and the judge is looking at you like, oh man, you've been doing this before you were ordered to do it. It makes you not seem like a better person, but you are in better standing with the court when you come before them.
That makes sense. That definitely makes. All right, and I hear you saying a lot, dad, dad, dad. Do you mostly represent fathers?
I do. I love a good dad, mainly because I did not grow up in a household with a father. My mom is excellent, and I saw her do it by herself, and I wanted to know the psychology behind, you know, why fathers weren't really being participatory with with children in Florida. And in my anger of trying to research that, I found out that some dads are really being blocked by the court system. That was not the case with my dad, so let's not get that twisted. But when I realized that, I said, okay, well, I really want to help these fathers out a lot. A lot of times they come to me and they're in a negative position when it comes to child support. They're thinking, oh, it's bad. And I'm like, no, it's good. It's a good thing because it's showing that you really care about these babies. If a person tries to take you to court, you already have something in your back pocket because you've been doing what you need to do. Also, you're establishing rights. I want you to have those rights and responsibilities to be able to raise your child. So I really love a good dad.
Good for you. You're such a good person.
Thank you.
You know, very seldomly do you hear females, especially, talk about the representation of fathers in court. I know when I practiced law, majority of my clients were guys. So I definitely understand where you're coming from with that. That wasn't my experience. My dad was in the home, but going to school with different people who didn't have their dads in the home and growing up around mothers.